Of the person who preps for end of times is a lower income red stater who hoards gold and stores baked beans and water in his basement? Think again. A recent report in the New Yorker magazine by Evan Osnos details how doomsday prepping for the super rich has taken hold among some of the wealthiest in America, from Silicon Valley to New York City. They trade tips via Facebook on everything from gas masks to how to avoid locations impacted by climate change.
The only way you can see inside the recently closed Winnsboro, South Carolina Walmart is through a small hole torn into the cloth of the sliding front doors. The opening offers a surprisingly wide glimpse of a store that once sold almost everything the 3,500 residents of this town might need.
Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you?
Hey, America, everybody needs to stand up for their rights and demand what the doing up here.
This resolution is a total rewrite of the War Powers Clause of the United States Constitution. Let's be clear about that. It is essentially a declaration of international martial law, a sweeping transfer of military power to the president that will allow him or her to send U.S. troops almost anywhere in the world for almost any reason with absolutely no limitations.
Hello, I make this video not a happy man. I'm at the neighborhood Walmart in San Jose, California. And this is what it has become. I did not want to believe it, but it's happening. Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you? No. Anyone who knows anything about jail or anything about that knows what this is. That is a holding area. Oh, I'm not allowed to go past this line actually, because the security guard told me if I do, it links up to the San Jose Police Department and they will come here and arrest me. That's kind of weird for a Walmart that's not in use anymore. So let's go take a look at what they did to this neighborhood Walmart. And the way it's set up too is perfect. Look at, they got a security. Why would you have a security camera right here? Why is this needed? What? This obviously looks like some sort of an entrance that they're gonna have you coming in and out of. I mean, come on. Oh God, just come on. Look at this.
Is announcing it will be closing 100 more stores between March and April. 64 of them Kmart stores, 39 of them Sears stores. This is on top of the 350 stores that Sears closed last year in 2017.
The notice posted out front of the Sam's Club in Linden, closed today and every day moving forward.
I was in shock.
Linden Mayor Derek Armstead says nearly 200 jobs wiped out in the blink of an eye, opened yesterday, and then today with no notice, closed.
This happened all so sudden. We received a call at approximately 9 o'clock this morning informing us that there was going to be a major announcement. And at first I thought it was going to be good news, maybe perhaps expanding, but it was quite the opposite. I think the employees deserve at least some sort of notification you shouldn't wake up and have to come to a location and find that you no longer have a job.
Walmart should have been doing a victory dance with bright lights and trumpets, and now it's staring at floodlights. You know, it's done something bad. And so the wonderful thing it's done by increasing permanent wages for 1 million employees is now being defined by, sadly, 11,000 people being let go. The timing's ridiculous. And they must.
How does that happen?
I've got a feeling they were trying to. I can only look at this going, you were trying to slip this one under the carpet. There's no strategy here. There seems nothing really professional here, apart from you trying to cover up.
Is the Survival Condo Project, a 15-story luxury apartment complex built in a Kansas former nuclear missile silo. And for $3 million, you could have had a full-floor private apartment. What amenities in that bunker?
Well, it's like a miniature cruise ship, Michael. It has everything from a rock climbing wall and a game arcade to continuing education classrooms, a library, a movie theater, a bar and lounge. It's got everything that you need to spread out and maintain some semblance of normal when things outside are anything but normal.
Do your purchasers come and hang out, or are they only coming there in a worst-case scenario?
Well, originally, when they purchased it, they believed that they were only going to come out when there was some catastrophe somewhere. But after they saw the level of finishes and the variety of things to do, they've started coming out regularly. Most of them come out between 2 or even 3 times a year and spend a week or two to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and feel in a very safe environment.
If everything hits the fan and I am one of your owners, how am I getting to Kansas?
Well, you're getting to Kansas probably by driving or flying. Most of our clients have a 3-plan type of thing. They also have purchased extended range armor vehicles. These people have vehicles that have a range of up to 2,500 miles without having to stop for fuel, and they're armored and they're bulletproof. So if it takes them 2 days to drive and they have to stop, they can get here without having to worry about a fuel supply.
If I had $3 million burning a hole in my pocket, and I don't, among my concerns would be that I'm claustrophobic. Once I'm inside my apartment, I'm looking at walls, right?
Well, no, you're not. We've actually employed some of the best psychologists that there are that do consulting with NASA. We've got 9-foot-high ceilings in the apartments, and they have electronic windows that are fed with a variety of scenes. Some of them are live, high-definition scenes that are displayed on television sets that are framed out to look like windows, and you can see what time of day it is, you can see what the weather's doing. It's psychologically doesn't make you feel like you're underground, and they're really wonderful. If you want to live in New York City and you want to view a Central Park, we can get the high-definition views and seasonal views, and you can literally live wherever you want to live. You can have whatever views you want to do, but the bottom line is that psychologically you don't feel like you're underground.
But here's the big story. The company is now the first in the U.S. to offer its employees microchip implants the size of maybe a grain of rice. It's implanted between your thumb and your forefinger, you know, in that skin right there. And once you get the implant, you can use it to pay for the stuff you buy in the micro market. So instead of scanning your iPhone or your phone, your smartphone, your credit card, you just scan your hand. 3 Square Market says the program is not mandatory, but they do expect around 50 of their employees to get the implants, and apparently the chip can also be used to gain access to the building and to log into the company's computers, but not to keep tabs on employees. Listen.
So if I'm one of your employees and I've got this chip in my hand, you won't know, hey, Josh is slacking off. I can tell because I'm reading this chip?
No, there's no GPS tracking at all.
Yeah, experts say it won't be long until microchips are used as passports, driver's licenses, even to pay for things like public transportation.
I can't look. Needle is in. Chip is in.
Bingo.
Okay, one last thing we want to show you over here. Hold on, Matt. Go ahead, Steve. They can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand. Real quickly, he's going to get a Kit Kat bar. And it's paid for $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped?